Welcome to today's episode of the Daily History Podcast, where we venture into the swirling mists of the Atlantic to unravel the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle, myths and realities. Join us as we navigate through tales of vanishing ships and planes to uncover the truth behind one of the world's most captivating mysteries. Nestled between the points of Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico lies a region shrouded in as much legend as it is in its warm Atlantic waters. This is the Bermuda Triangle, a term coined by writer Vincent Gaddis in 1964, an invisible boundary that forms a stretch of the sea that has been mysteriously swallowing ships and planes, arousing fear and fascination for over a century. Our story begins with the famous USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship that vanished in March 1918. En route from Barbados to Baltimore, the Cyclops, with 306 men on board, disappeared without a trace, without even a distress signal. Its disappearance remains the single largest loss of life in U.S. naval history, not related to combat. The mystery deepened on December 5, 1945, with the disappearance of Flight 19, 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers lost during a routine training mission. Led by the experienced pilot Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the squadron reported disorientation and erratic compass readings before fading into oblivion, further fueling the Triangle's infamy. And how can one forget the tale of the Connemara IV, a luxury yacht found adrift in 1955, its crew mysteriously absent, leaving a setting ready for dinner and no sign of distress or struggle? It's these narratives that stir the waters of myth and cast shadows of doubt on navigational error or mere coincidence. These events set the precedents for a maritime legend that compels us to seek answers. As we plunge into the depths of the Bermuda Triangle's history, keep in mind the era they occurred in, the infancy of modern navigation, and a time ripe for tales of the sea. What secrets do these waters hold? Is there truly something amiss within this aquatic enigma, or can science offer a beacon of truth to guide us through the mist of legend? These are the questions we aim to explore as we continue to navigate through this episode. We now dive into the chilling depths of the Bermuda Triangle's history, beginning with a timeline of documented incidents that have puzzled experts for decades. Our quest leads us to 1918, a year marked by the mysterious vanishing of the USS Cyclops, one of the largest fuel ships in the U.S. Navy at the time. Setting sail from Brazil to Baltimore, the Cyclops, along with its 306 crew members and passengers, never reached its destination. No distress signals were sent, and no wreckage was ever found, leaving the fate of the ship and its souls aboard one of the ocean's most profound maritime mysteries. Fast forward to December 5, 1945, a date that is forever etched in Bermuda Triangle lore, the case of Flight 19. 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale on a routine training mission. The flight leader, an experienced pilot named Lieutenant Charles Taylor, radioed in about compass malfunctions and disorienting landscapes. "Everything looks strange, even the ocean," he said, confounded by the environment below. As the sky grew darker, radio contact became intermittent until it was lost completely. A rescue plane dispatched to find them also disappeared, compounding the tragedy with another 6 crew members lost. What do these and numerous other incidents within the Bermuda Triangle share? They often involved experienced crews who faced unexpected difficulties and vanished without a trace, leaving behind not a single piece of debris. Moreover, the weather was reported as favorable during many of the disappearances, adding layers of intrigue to an already perplexing phenomenon. The vanishings seem to share no common cause, with mishaps occurring under both veteran and novice leadership, pointing to a possibility that something about the triangle itself could be influencing these tragic events. As these stories accumulated over time, with no substantial explanations for the losses, a pattern of disappearance began to reveal itself, though it was as ambiguous as it was consistent. The quest to understand the circumstances surrounding the historically significant incidents like the USS Cyclops and Flight 19 continues to draw in both skeptics and believers alike, ensuring that the Bermuda Triangle remains an indelible part of our quest to solve the unsolvable. Debunking the myths of the Bermuda Triangle requires us to take a closer look at the evidence that's often cited in support of its mysterious reputation. Historically, the Bermuda Triangle's infamy grew from a series of unexplained disappearances, each with unique circumstances but lacking in concrete details or recoverable wreckage that could provide explanations. Let's critically examine these incidents with a discerning eye. For decades, the Triangle has been scrutinized and investigated by journalists, researchers, and scientists alike, many of whom have sought logical explanations over supernatural ones. For instance, when we review the case of Flight 19, a group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished on a training mission on December 5, 1945, we find that human error and disorientation are likely culprits. The Navy's final report mentioned the leader's confusion and stated that it was as if he had been seized by some strange compulsion to fly north into oblivion. No solid evidence of otherworldly happenstance was found. Moreover, the USS Cyclops, a colossal Navy cargo ship, disappeared without a trace in March 1918, taking with it 306 souls. Yet, when evaluating the event, historians consider the turbulent wartime conditions, a potential overload of heavy manganese ore, and structural issues with the ship itself, rather than assuming involvement of any paranormal phenomenon. Additionally, the lure of the Bermuda Triangle has been greatly amplified by media representation over the years. Books like Vincent Gaddis's Invisible Horizons from 1965 and Charles Berlitz's 1974 bestseller, The Bermuda Triangle, capitalized on the human appetite for mystery and the unknown. Sensationalist journalism and colorful storytelling often overshadowed factual accounts, leading the public to embrace an array of wild theories. This tendency to prefer enigmatic tales over grounded truths has undoubtedly skewed popular perception of the area. In the same vein, the media seldom highlights that the Bermuda Triangle is one of the most heavily trafficked shipping lanes in the world, with thousands of aircraft and vessels navigating through it yearly without incident. Statistical analysis by the Worldwide Fund for Nature identified this area as no more dangerous than other heavily traveled regions of the world's oceans. As we discuss the influence of the media, it becomes increasingly clear that the Bermuda Triangle's mystery is, to a large degree, a construct of its representation in culture rather than grounded in empirical evidence. Through this deliberate contemplation, separating fact from fiction not only serves to demystify the Bermuda Triangle, but also acts as an exercise in critical thinking, urging us to challenge our allure to the unfathomable and instead embrace the pursuit of rational explanations. Still, the enigma endures, and perhaps within the bounds of human curiosity, there will always be a space for the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle in our collective imagination. As we bring this segment to a close, let it be a reminder that while the sublime tales of the Bermuda Triangle can capture our wildest fantasies, the truth that lives within the facts, when uncovered, can be equally as mesmerizing. With every ship that safely journeys through its waters and every plane that navigates its skies without misfortune, we're reminded that between the lines of legend and reality lies a vast expanse of human experience, waiting to be truthfully told. Venturing deeper into the enigmatic waters of the Bermuda Triangle, it's essential to cast a discerning eye on what science has to offer in the way of explanations. Often, human error is a significant contributing factor to the mysteries that cloud the triangle. History has repeatedly shown that mistakes in navigation or underestimating severe weather conditions have led to many maritime and aerial tragedies. Indeed, even Christopher Columbus, the famed navigator and one of the first to document an anomaly in the area during his 1492 voyage, noted odd compass readings near the Bermuda Triangle, sparking centuries of speculation. Another example is the Ellen Austin encounter in 1881, where a ship found derelict was claimed to have vanished after a crew was placed aboard, though reports vary and some suggest human error in recounting this tale. Natural environmental factors also ply their treacherous trade in these waters. Rogue waves, those monstrous walls of water unforeseen by sailors and capable of overwhelming even the largest ships, are now understood to be less rare than once thought, thanks to satellite imagery. In 2019, scientists confirmed that rogue waves in the Bermuda Triangle could reach heights of up to 100 feet, posing a potential explanation for some of the mysterious disappearances. Moreover, the introduction of theories surrounding magnetic anomalies presents yet another dimension to untangle. It's no myth that compasses point towards true north rather than magnetic north in the Bermuda Triangle, a phenomenon also observed in the infamous Devil's Sea off Japan. This peculiarity could disorient pilots and mariners, leading to veering off course and potential disaster. Methane hydrates present a startling and explosive theory. It's hypothesized that these icy deposits occasionally destabilize and release vast amounts of gas, potentially reducing water density and causing ships to sink abruptly. One paper published in the American Journal of Physics in 2003 posited that a single bubble could indeed sink a ship if it emerged directly beneath it. Let's not forget the unique weather patterns of the Bermuda Triangle, which spawn some of the fiercest storms on the planet. These quick-forming hurricanes can catch a ship or plane off guard, as possibly experienced by the USS Cyclops in 1918, an incident which claims the single largest loss of life in the history of the U.S. Navy in a non-combat incident, with 306 crew and passengers lost without a distress call. The unpredictable convergence of warm Gulf Stream currents and cold Arctic air can lead to rapidly changing weather, with clear skies turning lethal in a matter of minutes. This meteorological cocktail sets the stage for what some may describe as supernatural occurrences. Still, with careful scientific observation, we find the natural world is often stranger and more powerful than any fiction our minds might create. Standing before this tangle of threads, human error, environmental hazards, magnetic oddities, and methane mysteries, it becomes clear that there's more natural phenomenon at work here than otherworldly intrigue. In peeling back the shimmering veneer of the Triangle's mythos, despite the chilling tales and losses, science persistently points us toward the known world, equally filled with wonder and hidden dangers. Today, we delve into the realm of expert opinion regarding the Bermuda Triangle, weaving through a tapestry of perspectives to uncover layers of understanding. The allure of the Triangle has often been met with raised eyebrows from the scientific community, but also with a hint of fascination from others who dare to consider the less conventional explanations for the enigmatic phenomena. Dr. Karen Matthews, an oceanographer with over 15 years of experience studying marine anomalies, shares her insight. The Bermuda Triangle, she begins, often falls victim to a surplus of speculation and a deficit of data. While it's true that several ships and aircraft have vanished under curious circumstances, there's yet to be repeatable evidence of any extraordinary forces at play. Indeed, Dr. Matthews points out that exhaustive reviews of lost vessels and aircraft often reveal more mundane and tragic factors: human error, sudden weather changes, and equipment failures. Contrast Dr. Matthews' stance with that of Dr. Hector Alvarez, a geologist who suggests that there may be more to the story. Dr. Alvarez references anomalous readings of Earth's magnetic field in certain parts of the Atlantic. Sudden geomagnetic anomalies could disorient pilots and mariners, he theorizes. The Earth's magnetic field is not a constant uniform force. Fluctuations, especially those occurring near the Bermuda Triangle, might disrupt navigation systems, though this remains a theory that's difficult to prove in the field. But what about the claims of more bizarre phenomena, such as rogue waves or even methane hydrates releasing from the ocean floor? Here, we have Dr. Emily Gao, a physicist renowned for her work on fluid dynamics, weigh in. While rogue waves are a documented oceanic occurrence capable of overwhelming even the sturdiest of vessels, their existence in and around the Bermuda Triangle does not necessitate a supernatural explanation. Similarly, methane hydrate eruptions could theoretically cause buoyancy issues for ships. However, the likelihood of such events coinciding with the Triangle's disappearances remains slim without further evidence. We must also consider the stark skepticism from notable figures like James Oberg, a retired space engineer who often debunks myths surrounding unexplained phenomena. He argues that the Triangle's mystery is a product of sensationalism rather than substance. In Oberg's words, the human mind is drawn to patterns, and in the absence of complete information, it's prone to stitch narratives from the patchwork of coincidence. The supposed curse of the Bermuda Triangle is a prime example where selective reporting amplifies a mystery, while numerous safe passages through the region receive no coverage. The varying hypotheses presented by experts in different fields illustrate the Bermuda Triangle as a canvas on which a multitude of theories have been painted. From navigational errors to natural phenomenon and psychological biases, each angle offers a slice of explanation, yet none capture the whole picture. The Bermuda Triangle continues to captivate and puzzle, remaining a symbol of the unknown, even in our modern age of science and exploration. In conclusion, as we evaluate the expert opinions, it is evident that the Bermuda Triangle's enigma serves as a testament to the complexities of our physical world and the limits of our understanding. Skepticism from the scientific community calls for rigorous standards of evidence and the avoidance of jumping to sensational conclusions. Yet curiosity remains a driving force behind the ongoing investigation of this maritime mystery. Now, let us turn our gaze to a different spectrum of the Bermuda Triangle's reach, the echelons of pop culture. Over the years, the Triangle has become a favorite backdrop for storytellers, filmmakers, and authors who have added their own creative embellishments to its enigmatic allure. One of the earliest filmic engagements with the Bermuda Triangle came with the 1977 movie The Bermuda Triangle, directed by Rene Cardona Jr. The film leans into the unsettling disappearances by portraying a harrowing encounter with unknown forces within the Triangle. While not a cinematic masterpiece, this work helped cement the Triangle's notoriety in the popular imagination. Equally intriguing was the 1978 film The Bermuda Depths, a co-production between the United States and Japan that spun a fantastical tale involving a giant turtle and a mysterious girl haunting the waters of the Triangle. The 1990s saw the release of the science fiction horror film The Triangle, injecting a dose of suspense and terror into the Triangle mythos by featuring a group of friends facing bizarre phenomena and a fight for survival. Fast forward to the 21st century, the documentary-style science fiction thriller The Bermuda Triangle of 2001 presented a fresh take on the legend, exploring it through the lens of a mockumentary, thereby blurring the lines between reality and fiction. In literature, the Triangle has been the subject of many books, both fiction and nonfiction, each attempting to unravel its mysteries or to use it as a catalyst for adventure. Charles Berlitz's 1974 bestseller, aptly titled The Bermuda Triangle, drew upon the mystery to sensationalize a series of unexplained disappearances, playing a substantial role in catapulting the phenomenon into mainstream discourse. On television, the Bermuda Triangle has been featured in countless documentaries and series episodes, from the sensational to the scholarly. The History Channel, Discovery, and National Geographic, among others, have each taken turns diving into the Triangle's depths, examining the facts and the folklore alike. The enigma has also been embedded in popular series such as The X-Files, Lost, and Star Trek, using the Triangle's mystique to drive speculative and spellbinding plots. But perhaps the most profound impact of the Bermuda Triangle on pop culture is its role as an emblem of the unknown, the human fascination with mysteries that defy tidy explanations. In an age where so much of the world seems mapped and understood, the Bermuda Triangle stubbornly remains a shadowy frontier, a symbol of the limits of our knowledge, and a reminder that the world still holds secrets to captivate our wonder. This quintessential enigma serves as a wellspring for creativity, inspiring varied interpretations from within the realms of supernatural fiction to scientific skepticism. Whether it is seen as a perilous nautical abyss swallowing vessels whole, or as a metaphor for the human quest for understanding, the Bermuda Triangle continues to intrigue us, to challenge our imaginations, and to inspire us to keep exploring the unknown. As we draw the curtains on today's captivating exploration of the Bermuda Triangle, it is time to synthesize the wealth of information we have encountered. Our journey began with the enigmatic cloud that hovers over this notorious stretch of the Atlantic, characterized by an unsettling series of mysteries. Vessels and aircrafts swallowed without a trace, compasses spinning wildly off course, and accounts of time warping within its bounds. The lore of this fabled triangle, stretching from Miami to Bermuda to Puerto Rico, is as deep as its waters, and the tales as murky as its depths. We've traced the accounts back to the age of sail, with the USS Cyclops' disappearance in March 1918, taking with it 306 souls, a naval mystery that remains unsolved to this day. We ventured further into history, to December 5, 1945, when Flight 19, a training squadron, disappeared into the Triangle's clutches, leading to one of the most famous aviation mysteries. The pattern of enigmas we examined didn't stop there, but is it truly the Triangle to blame? Through analytical dissection, we've sought to peel back the layers of myth that have crystallized over the decades. In doing so, we've encountered logical explanations that challenge the supernatural veneer the Bermuda Triangle has acquired. The scientific explanations are varied, ranging from magnetic anomalies affecting navigational instruments to sudden, explosive releases of methane hydrates capable of sinking ships in an instant. Weather, too, plays its capricious hand, with violent and unexpected storms and swift currents defining this region's unique environment. Expert opinions have illuminated our discussion, offering us a compass by which to navigate these mysterious waters. From oceanographers to meteorologists, the common thread is one of skepticism towards the paranormal and an encouragement of rational scientific inquiry. As we sifted through differing perspectives, the fog of legend began to lift, revealing a landscape not of supernatural horrors, but of natural phenomena and human error. But the Bermuda Triangle's allure isn't bound merely by facts and data. It has seeped into our culture, inspiring fear, curiosity, and wonder in equal measure. It has found its way into novels, movies, and shows, becoming a metaphor for the unfathomable. It reminds us that the world still holds mysteries, regions yet to be fully understood, depths yet to be thoroughly explored. And so, as we revisit our initial inquiry into the nature of the Bermuda Triangle, we find ourselves circling back to the human need to define the indefinable. Have we untangled the snarl of myths to reveal a clear thread of truth? Or does the triangle still hold secrets, jealously guarding them beneath its waves? Can we ever hope to fully understand the forces at play in this perplexing maritime corridor? For those who thirst for knowledge, the Bermuda Triangle serves as an open invitation to delve deeper, to challenge the known bounds of science and history. What new discoveries might still be lurking in the Triangle's abyss? How might future advancements in technology or insights in meteorology, geography, or navigation unravel the remaining questions? And what can the stories of the Bermuda Triangle teach us about other unexplained phenomena that dot our globe? The enigma of the Bermuda Triangle endures, a testament to the allure of the unknown. The stories will continue to be told, the theories to be spun, and the truth, such as it is, to be pursued. For those of you listening, consider the questions we leave uncharted. Perhaps one amongst you holds the key to the next great revelation, or will be inspired to embark upon a journey of discovery that demystifies another piece of this maritime puzzle. Until that time comes, we can only gaze out over the horizon, where myths and realities blend and wonder. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey through the Bermuda Triangle. If you've enjoyed this voyage between myth and reality, make sure to subscribe for more daily history podcast episodes. Have any theories or insights of your own? Drop your comments below, and if your topic suggestion garners the most likes, it just might become the focus of one of our upcoming episodes. We appreciate your curiosity and engagement in unraveling the mysteries of history together. Until next time, keep exploring.